Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla Giga Shanghai to halt production in January, most of it for Chinese New Year. Tesla owners in the UK face multiple hour waits to charge at Superchargers. Tesla driver shaken but unharmed after getting involved in 30-car pileup. And Tesla used car prices are finally dropping. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. A recent report has emerged claiming that Tesla would also be reducing Gigafactory Shanghai's output in January 2023. The update seemed bearish for the electric vehicle maker, especially since a shutdown has already been implemented in Giga Shanghai this month. Citing an internal schedule that it reportedly viewed, Reuters claimed that Giga Shanghai would only be running production for 17 days in January. As per the publication, Tesla's production in the EV plant would run between January 3 and January 19 and stop once more from January 20 to January 31. The reported production pause from January 20 to 31, however, is reportedly due to an extended break for the Chinese New Year, which would run from January 21 to 27, 2023. In its report, Reuters also noted that Tesla did not specify a reason behind the production slowdown of Gigafactory Shanghai next month. It also remains to be seen if Giga Shanghai will be fully pausing its activities for the extended Chinese New Year break, or if the EV maker will adopt a strategy similar to what was implemented this month. As per recent comments from Tesla China, Giga Shanghai's vehicle production was paused this December, but parts of the plant, such as those allotted for the production of charging piles, remain operational. Tesla China, for now, has not issued a comment about the recent report. It should be noted, however, that Tesla's production cuts come amidst China's decision to abandon its zero-COVID policy, leading to disruptions in manufacturing operations for businesses across the country. China's general auto sector has also seen some challenges as of late, though new energy vehicles from companies like BYD have thrived. While Tesla China's reported strategies for Giga Shanghai may seem like the company is seeing a drop in demand, one should keep in mind that the facility has seen upgrades this year. Thus, with the upgrades in place, Giga Shanghai should still be able to produce a substantial number of vehicles in China next month, even if the facility would only be in production for 17 days. Moving to the next update, Tesla owners in the UK face multiple hour waits to charge at Superchargers. Tesla owners in the United Kingdom face multiple hour-long lines to charge their cars at supercharging locations this week. As demand for electric vehicles, and Teslas in particular, has skyrocketed over the past year, so has the demand for charging infrastructure. And while the Tesla supercharging network is often credited as being one of the best and most widespread in the world, it still faces growing pains as it attempts to keep up with a wave of new buyers. One such example of this strained infrastructure problem was seen this week in the UK, as Tesla owners have been forced to wait multiple hours to charge their vehicles. As initially reported by Metro, supercharging locations around the UK have faced lines as long as 40 to 50 vehicles as people attempt to keep their Teslas charged over the holidays. As seen in some strongly worded TikToks and tweets, this poor charging experience has not left customers satisfied with their EV ownership experience, with one such owner stating, "The incident was his worst journey as a Tesla driver." Luckily, Tesla has continued to expand its charging network worldwide, recently reporting a list of upcoming locations as voted for by Tesla owners. At the same time, the company continues to grow its charging network to new areas constantly. However, with the incredible wave of demand the company has grappled with for years, it is unclear if it will build enough charging to keep up with ever-growing demand. Tesla is far from the only one investing billions into expanding EV charging infrastructure. In the UK, the government has created a charging infrastructure investment fund, which, along with expanding charging networks such as Ionity and BP Pulse, should help alleviate demand for charging. Across the pond in the US, the Biden administration and numerous state governments have also pledged billions to improve charging infrastructure over the coming years to make the switch to EVs as easy and painless as possible. While horrible charging wait times, such as those seen in the UK this week, are terrible for owners and indicate that more must be done to meet charging demands, it generally shows continued demand for EVs. With this evidenced demand, governments and corporations alike can rest assured that any investment into new chargers will be used and much appreciated. Moving to the next update, Tesla driver shaken but unharmed after getting involved in 30-car pileup. Driving on icy roads is never an easy task. There's a small margin of error, and even a slight miscalculation could result in a serious accident involving numerous vehicles. Such an event happened near the town of Catitas, Washington, earlier this month. Fortunately for Tesla owner Joe Adams, he was driving his electric car when he came upon the pileup. As noted in a Fox weather report, the accident happened at about 5:30 a.m. near the town of Catitas. A total of 30 vehicles, including 12 semi-trucks, collided due to a layer of freezing fog. One of the transport trucks ripped open due to the crash, and an ambulance was hit as well. Adams, for his part, was driving on the road with barely any visibility when he noticed a group of flashing lights in the distance. He stepped on the brakes, but the road was far too slippery already. Thinking fast, the Tesla owner directed his car to the median, where he avoided the initial pileup. The all-electric car handled the maneuver well, stopping on the icy grass without spinning out. Unfortunately, a pickup truck driver also tried to use the median to avoid the main pileup, which resulted in Adams' Tesla getting T-boned. Images from the aftermath of the accident showed that the Tesla was heavily damaged from the T-bone crash. Despite this, Adams escaped from the incident without any injuries. As noted by YouTube channel Wham Bomb Tesla Cam, the damaged Tesla was later towed to a junkyard since the vehicle would likely be declared a total loss by the insurance company. Adams filed a claim with the driver of the pickup truck that struck him, but the insurance company is still waiting for the state patrol to complete their investigation. Comments on social media posts from the Washington State Patrol suggested that the 30-car pileup was probably caused by a driver who was simply driving too fast in such icy conditions. It only takes one mistake, after all, to cause a chain reaction that eventually ends up involving dozens of vehicles. Fortunately, or rather miraculously, only minor injuries were reported from the 30-car pileup accident. Moving to the last update, Tesla used car prices are finally dropping. Tesla used car prices are finally starting to drop. It's good for the affordability of Tesla vehicles, but it will put pressure on the company's new car demand. Over the last few years, as Tesla increased its new car prices, Tesla used car prices have also been rising fast. Earlier this year, used Model Y prices went out of control and started to sell for more money than new Model Y vehicles. With Tesla now offering discounts on its new vehicles this month, ahead of the new federal tax credit coming into effect next month, we are finally starting to see used Tesla car prices come down. Reuters reported on data showing that the average used Tesla price went down 17% since its peak in July. The average price for a used Tesla in November was $55,754, down 17% from a July peak of $67,297. The overall used car market posted a 4% drop during that period, according to Edmunds data. The used Teslas were in dealer inventory for 50 days on average in November, compared with 38 days for all used cars, the publication noted. The data also shows that the drop in price is killing the practice of people flipping Tesla vehicles. With the price increases in 2022 and a long backlog, many people were flipping new Tesla vehicles for higher prices on the used car market for people who didn't want to wait sometimes up to 6 months for a new car. The data showed that by August, already a third of all used Tesla cars on the market were 2022 model year vehicles. Since it doesn't use the franchise dealer model and it owns all its stores, Tesla has a great hold on its used car business. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.